Hello guys, Ardo here, and this is my preview of the monk as a potential quad carrier in Mist of Pandaria. Over the years I've played warrior for I think 4 or 5 years, and so far it is my favorite flag carrier when it comes to raced battlegrounds or battlegrounds in general. But with Mist of Pandaria coming, there is a new quad carrier on the horizon, and it was a bit of exciting to see its potential. And when I actually saw what the monk can do, I was stunned. I was surprised because so far I think the monk it's the most OP class out there for a flag carrier. In the next couple of minutes I'll be showing the skills, the abilities, the whole monk in general. But I must say that this is my first monk. It is something new to me. I'm still analyzing things. If I do something, if I make a mistake, or something is changed, it's not fault of mine. But let's start already. The monk has two stances. First one is stance of the fierce tiger. It is basically a DP damage stance that increases your damage done. The other stance is stance of the sturdy ox. It reduces the damage taken by 20%, reducing the chance to be critically hit by 6%, and increase your total health by 30%, and increase the chance to stagger damage by 25%. Stagger your shock attacks cause percentage of the damage happen instantly, and the remaining percent to be divided over 10 seconds. Stagger percentage is increased by the masteries. It does not work in the beta, but it will be fixed of course in the official expansion. I want to point out that this stance is so far the best that is out there. If we compare it to Paladin's Aura, to Warrior Stance, and Death Knight's Presence, it has the best of everything combined in one single stance. You have so much survivability just by being in that stance, by just doing nothing, by just clicking the goddamn stance. I'm sorry. I've divided the monk's abilities into three: damage, the survivability, and the defensive. I'm gonna review each kind one by one, and I'll start with the abilities that are designed to help you when you're running with the flag. So first of all, we have the ratio quickening palm. It is a 4 second of CC. Second of all, we have the paralysis. You cause the target muscles to contract, incapacitating them for 30 seconds. If it's done behind the target, the duration is doubled. Only one player may be victim to paralysis at any given time, and damage will cancel the effect. It is basically like the rogue's blind, but with a 15 seconds of cooldown. I imagine using this ability when I'm being nuked in the flag room, or just being under pressure, or running to the flag room, avoiding mages and shit to slow and stop me. Next thing is cracking Jade Lightning. Not only does it deals damage while generating chi, it also, if your target is melee range, if it's a melee that's attacking you and you use it, it knocks him back. You have a knockback as a flag carrier. I cannot wait to stand on top of Warsong Coach and just wait for some melee to charge me, and then I can just push him back down. It is awesome. It is not much, but it is awesome. Next thing is Clash. I'm gonna pay a bit more attention to this skill. You and your target charge each other, meeting halfway, then stunning all targets within 6 yards. In Cataclysm, the warriors have like improved charge, stunning 2 additional targets nearby your main target, but this shit is even better. 35-second cooldown, it stuns everybody in 6 yards from your target. You know, in Warsong Gorge, Twin Peaks, or each flag carrier battle, there is always massacre somewhere and people just jumping one on each other, and can use that, go through all of them because they're stunned. Just shorten the distance to your flag room by a lot. It's awesome ability. I find it very awesome. Although I think Blizzard is going to nerf it. I think they're going to increase the cooldown up to 45 seconds or even more. Next thing I'm gonna go through is the disable. It is some kind of a hamstring. You attempt to disable the target's movement, reducing their movement speed by 25%, stack up to 2 times. But when you use it on a target that already has 2 stacks, it means it's already the movement speed is already reduced by 50%. It will root them for 3 seconds, 8 seconds for PvE, 3 seconds for PvP. It's like you have improved hamstring without even getting any talents or glyphs. You just have it by just having a monk. I'm not cooking, I'm just admiring how Blizzard are thinking in a way, and how the monks are going to just shine out everything else as the frog carriers. Next thing I'm gonna go through is the Spear Hand Strike. It is with a 30-second cooldown. It's basically like a counter spell for mages. You jab the target in their throat, interrupting the spell cast and preventing any skill that from being cast for 5 seconds. If the enemy is facing you when cast, they are also silenced for 5 seconds. You have like passive. You just have the silence of the mage without taking again any special glyphs or anything at all. Next thing is Dicing Haze. You hook a keg of your finest brew, reducing the movement speed of all enemies within 8 yards by 50%. Deals a high amount of threat. Also the targets have 3% chance. Their attacks will strike themselves when they're under the effect. Kind of reminds me of Gragas though, and it doesn't have cooldown. As long as you have energy, you can just spam it around, throwing kegs, and there I pull them up. Oh god. Next thing I'm gonna go through is Draw, the ability that we've been waiting the pandas to come out just to try it out. Very nice ability with 20 second of cooldown. You can use it twice. The cooldown starts rolling after the first one. Nice. Next thing is Grapple Weapon.